Some people wait a lot. Oh, there's one special kid. All right, here we go. All right, let's do this. We're doing a quick live. It's not going to be a long one tonight, probably 30 minutes, because I don't want to neglect doing live videos. We're so close, yet so far away. Because I'm stronger than yesterday. What the fuck? What the hell? Oh my god. There we go. We got the Yeti. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're back. We're back and ready to attack. We got the Yeti microphone on lockdown. Hell yeah. It's a little messy in here. As you can see, I got my Kool-Aid. Got my Gatorade. It's going to be a short video, not too long. Just long enough. Long with the dong, man. So Maxer says, what's up? Nothing much, G-Dog. I am ready to roll, ready to kick it. We're doing a quick live tonight. We're talking about Bitcoin, my Clickcoin. And we're not going to be... I'm going to probably be live for only about 30 minutes. It's probably going to be the extent of it. Oh, yeah. Somebody walking in the background? Oh my god, you're spooking me out, dude. What's up? What's up, everyone? Sick Chug, my lord, who was... Dude, now I'm freaked out. You're saying somebody's walking around in the background? Hold on. I think you're fucking lying.
Functioning as an audio engine.
That just scares me, dude. You're just making me think my place is haunted. Do not make me think my fucking place is haunted.
You feeling feisty?
No.
You grumpy old man, you're so cute.
Oh, sweet Billy. Oh. Sorry, I'm looking at a... Billy. There's our sweet kitty.
You crazy. Oh, I need to get you some kitty toys. Here you go, bud. Eat it.
Such a sweet cat. Oh my god.
Did you get that green string?
Just saw a sweet little picture of our Billy kitty. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay, look, guys, I'm going to level with you. There's exactly one Cool Ranch Dorito left in the bag. Oh my god. Sorry, oh my god. So who? Okay, I gotta figure out who's walking in the back. That's creepy, dude. If there's a fucking ghost in my house, you guys are. That's scary. Guys, I'm going to level with you. There's exactly one Cool Ranch Dorito left in the bag. I'm just curious now. I'm fucking scared, dude. Oh, Basil said he's joking. Dude, I legitimately thought you were serious. I was like, dude, because I swear sometimes this place is haunted. So you had me going there for a second, dude, because, like, I have some fears, man. I don't think it's too haunted here, but... Whew. I didn't want anything bad. No, this place does get a little creepy, though. So, I just saw the sweetest video, though, of our sweet Billy Kitty. He passed away about late 2023, if I remember right. It's been tough. I still think about little Billy all the time. He's our sweet little kitty cat, and it's still tough. Because it's one of those things, man, that, like, oh, Tim Smith just emailed me a brilliant article in the economy. You should read it live. Why not? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Thank you, Tim. Hell yeah. Now, I'm not going to be on too late tonight, just as a heads up, but I do want to read this article that Mr. Tim sent over. I got a Jacob Wall. Okay, so this is from my boy Tim Smith. Jacob Wall comments on Trump and the economy. And this is the comment on the future of the U.S. economy. So this is Jacob Wall's Substack. I don't really know Jacob Wall too well, to be honest. But I am curious, and I'll read it. I do take most things with a grain of salt, but I'll read it, and I'll let you guys decide. And I might maybe make my own interjections on it. So let's take a look. Rust Belt Reborn, the manufacturing cure for America's... Sorry, guys. The manufacturing cure for America's deadliest delusion. How bringing back factories can save the 60% and the nation from a knowledge economy mirage. Let's see. So I'm just reading an article, like I said, from Jacob Wall. I don't know much about Jacob Wall, but this is what Tim Smith sent me. I'll read it. Definitely, I'll let you guys decide. It's some content to read, so I'll take it. So 60% of the U.S. population lacks the intellectual capacity for knowledge work jobs. They read at a 6th grade level or below. In years past, these people would work in factories, building some of the world's most iconic products, doing so with pride, generating tremendous value for their employers, for their communities, and for the American economy. But these people have no real place in our vaunted services economy, especially with the advent of AI. So they're relegated instead to low-value added roles like delivering DoorDash or working at Panera. It hits me hard, man. Not gonna lie. I do DoorDash on the side outside of my main job. I mean, luckily I'm good at my main job, but who knows? AI is gonna take that job over here pretty soon. Let's continue. No one dares admit this. Instead, we've swallowed a comforting lie that anyone can become a Wall Street oracle or tech tycoon with just the right nudge. This delusion hinges on a core fallacy that the problem is software, a lack of knowledge, not hardware, innate ability. For a tiny sliver of the population, this might hold true, but for most, it's a fantasy. So rather than reshoring manufacturing to give these people dignified, value-creating jobs, what did we do? We invented millions of meaningless government jobs where paper shuffles endlessly requiring college degrees for no good reason, pushed costly college degrees on everyone, drowning them and society in $1.7 trillion of toxic debt. These are some interesting points. I like these points. Let's see. Double down when... Let's just read a comment real quick here. It's 10:35. Let's see. Last stream you said you didn't believe in Jesus. Are you the same guy as a true... I'll say that I've had my faith waver when it comes to most religion. I'm fairly agnostic for the most part. I'm not going to lie. I'll admit it. But for the most part, I do have... I guess I do have a little bit of faith that there's something bigger than me. Don't know what it is. Not sure. I mean, obviously there are things that are bigger than me. What I'm talking about is an intelligence that is larger than me, beyond what I can comprehend. I believe that's possible. Anyway, doubled. Now, it is possible that everything that we're seeing here is just the result of chaotic... I don't know. Maybe consciousness is a... What do you call it? An emergent property of chaos. It's possible. Double down when that failed, urging more education with graduate degrees to the point that 1.4% of the U.S. population and rising are now lawyers. Huh. Demonizing manufacturing work, shaming those who do it to herd people into this new system. Peddled the influencer pipe dream, where a lucky few might strike it rich if only they flash enough skin or dance goofily enough. It's true. Even though I do all right on YouTube, and who knows, maybe I could eventually turn it into a real profession. So we'll see. Kept piling on fixes, free preschool, school choice, retraining programs, grasping at straws where none of it worked. The fallout from this collective self-deception, catastrophic. China's manufacturing dominance now towers over America as a gap so vast it's nearly unbridgeable without drastic action. 10% of American women aged 18 to 24 are on OnlyFans? No way. I didn't think it was 10%. That's actually shocking. Young men are hooked on gambling. Gambling at unprecedented levels. Absolutely. I do like gambling on occasion, but not crazy gambling. But yes. I've seen that with my brother. The bottom quartile of college grads with few decent options become teachers, perpetuating the cycle. Phony jobs and degrees have pushed the U.S. to the brink of financial ruin, crushed under trillions of debt and unfunded entitlements. Communities once thrived in manufacturing, despite billions spent to retain them for the knowledge economy, are worse off than ever. Crime, illegitimacy, and every marker of collapse soaring. What's the solution? Exactly what President Trump is doing. Radical immediate action to resurrect U.S. manufacturing. Maybe someday Elon Musk or another visionary will invent a genius pill to unlock the total knowledge economy our deluded leaders envisioned over the past 40 years. Until then, bringing back manufacturing isn't just the best option, it's the only one. Wow, that was a powerful article. I'm very shocked. Thus says my job outsources to onshore migrants with temporary work visas using AI-supported software. How cooked am I, man? I got to admit that I felt an element of truth to this entire thing. Not just an element, man. That was powerful. He brings up a lot of good points. I'm not going to lie. I agree with a lot of these. He's mocking the knowledge economy, which I get it. I don't blame him. And I got to admit, these are some bold statements, not just statements, but honestly, these seem pretty fact-based. And I do agree. Most college degrees are pretty fucking useless. The only ones that are useful are the ones that, allow you to become a lawyer or a doctor or a nurse or something. Something that, or, better yet, I don't know. College has always been an interesting one, man. I've always been on the rocks about college. I am in the holiest. The house built on a rock, as it says in the Bible, is a promise to people for standing on truth, makes itself truth, as it already is in the Bible when you read it. For context, I'm a public accountant. Honestly, I think that crazy thing is AI is taking the public accounting jobs as well. Just AI alone. Honestly, though, yeah, you can outsource accounting if you give these foreign people the right software to do a lot of the stuff for them. They just have to know some basics. Random guy on YouTube says, and this is my biological stepson, by the way, he says, Dad, I'm dry just like you said. Your mussy can never be too dry. It's got to be drier. Keep it drier. You got to keep it drier, son. Jesus Christ. You got to get your mussies. You got to make your mussy drier, son. I don't understand where you're coming from. Mr. Donaldson, yes, Mr. Michael Donaldson says, suck it, Garza. I appreciate it. My man. Let's see. Jack's Cab Confession says, Mr. Garza, you're an amazing humanoid. I appreciate it. I am like Mark Zuckerberg. We're both androids, actually, so get it right. My boy, G-Dog. My biological stepson, Mr. Tylord, can only give me laughing emojis. All right. But yeah, me and Mark Zuckerberg are both androids, by the way. I got kind of the Mark, I realized I kind of got the Mark Zuckerberg haircut. I'm just as pale as Mr. Zuckerberg as well. But yeah, that article I read by Jacob Wall, his Substack, that was a really powerful one. Shit, I'm going to actually share that in the chat real quick. So this was the Substack that I just read. If you go to Jacob Wall's Substack, you'll be able to find it, but that was incredible. Yeah, no, it's a little zoomed in for sure. Absolutely. It's a confusing one, I'll admit it. But yeah, check out Jacob Wall's Substack. That was actually pretty good. That was more than good, man. It made a good argument for bringing manufacturing back to the U.S. And you know what? Maybe it's not the worst outcome, you know? And truth is, the article is correct. Not everybody, there's like 60% of the population is not intelligent enough to do some of the jobs that the knowledge economy would ask of them. For example, software development is out of the realm of most people's capabilities. I'm lucky in the sense that I know how to do that shit. And if I really wanted to, I don't think I'd be able to work for a software firm just yet, but I get it. I think honestly bringing back manufacturing to the US would bring some purpose to people's lives. At least they'd be making something for people, you know what I mean? So I'm not exactly against getting manufacturing back in the US. I think it's a good start. I've been actually making this argument for a while. Even before Trump was in office, I was like, there's a lot of bullshit jobs out there. And I think that it would be good to have manufacturing back in the US because we don't really do anything anymore. So it would bring purpose to some people's lives. And there's no shame in working a manufacturing job at all. I think some people think that we as a country are just it's above our. There's a certain elitist. What do you call it? There's a certain elitist attitude towards working and manufacturing a job or any sort of job where you work with your hands and your mind at the same time. I think that manufacturing is not necessarily the easiest job in the world, but it is a job. So I think it's good to bring some factories back to the U.S. Why not, man? Let's make cars in America again. I think that's fantastic. Mr. Donaldson said, I had a shit day. How are you doing? Oh, man. Well, I had a pretty good day. I got to spend time with my girlfriend and, we got to go to Walmart and stuff. We talked about some important things, just some things we had in our mind. It's always good to have discussions with the one you love, But, man, I'm sorry you had a shit day, dude. Hopefully my day going well helps. I don't know if it helps you in some way. But, man, dude, is there anything that happened that, I just hate to see that you're having a bad day, brother. That sucks. Well, if there's anything we could do to cheer you up, man, or if you want to talk about it, or if you want to just text about it, man, we're all here for you. I think I could speak for just about everybody here when I say that we're rooting for Mr. Donaldson. So, let's see. I'm the holiest as Republic of Texas, and it's cool to look to get your taxes, driver license rules. Okay. I hope we can all agree that Trump is actively hurting the Russian. I don't know. It's tough to say. I wish he would stick to his guns on the whole tariff thing. But we'll see. Jack's Cab Confession says it could create jobs, boost the economy, and enhance national security, but it might also increase prices and face challenges like higher labor costs and supply chain issues. Michael Donaldson said, no worries, I'm glad yours was good. Well, one thing, Mr. Donaldson, I'm not going to give you any advice. Nothing like that. It's the last thing you want to hear when you're having a bad day. But I do want to say this, man. We all want to see you succeed. Well, I mean, not just succeed, just be fulfilled, be happy, and and not every day can be a good one. There are things, life happens, and you know that just as well as I do. But I'm glad you could let us know that, man. And if there's anything we can do, anything you want to discuss with us, I consider this a fairly safe space, by the way. Well, I don't know. The public internet, I don't know. It's kind of a tricky place, so I wouldn't consider it a true safe space. But I just hope on a scale of, I hope when you say bad day, I hope it was just like maybe a, just one of those days that you could just write off and be like, fuck that. And we'll get up next day, do our trick, do our shit. I'm in the holiest says, how do we create purpose for everyone to connect everyone in neighborhoods and cities closely like ants working together in your... No, here's the thing, man. I think that the best way to give purpose, or at least look, it's tough to find your purpose when you're in poverty, right? I mean, when you're in poverty, I guess it's pretty easy to find your purpose. That's to get out of poverty. Would typically be the purpose, and then once you've fulfilled that purpose, then you go on to the next. I have to admit, poverty can be a real motivator to make more money, to get your life together. That's for sure. Especially when life gets kind of crazy. Hold on, folks. Gotta check something real quick. Mr. Donaldson says, just a fuck it day. I got you. Tomorrow's a fresh start. Absolutely, my man. Absolutely. Okay. As long as things are getting a little bit better for you, man. That's the most important thing. Sorry, I got a little bit off track real quick. Sorry about that. Compassion is nice. I'm the holiest says, compassion is nice. You have it. Give a chance. As you can seeing purpose. Absolutely, man. I think fulfillment matters, dude. And I think Michael Donaldson, based on the brief conversations I have with him on here, my man, dude. He does his thing. He works on the bikes. He does a lot of cool shit, dude. Does a lot of cool shit. Oh, sick. I can upgrade. They got new plans for Nord. Hell yeah. Looking at some of the NordVPN plans real quick. Hold on. Give me one more second, you guys. Sorry about that. I think I just need the basic. Sorry, you guys. I was looking at the Nord VPN shit because I love me some Nord, man. I'm all about my Nord. My Nord VPN. Yo, how you doing, buddy? Man, I'm doing pretty good. Appreciate it, G-Dog. Hey, Garza, if you had to give advice to read one book and only one book, what would it be? Man, choosing one book? Oh, man, well, I read for information. So if I was to choose one book that I think would actually get most people on the right track, because it actually helped me out quite a bit, and it's one of those that it's kind of a big book, but it was really worth reading. The book is... It's either between Unshakable by Tony Robbins or Money Master the Game. Unshakable is a more condensed version of Money Master the Game. But I would choose Money Master the Game by Tony Robbins. It's a very complete book. It gives you a lot of information, mainly because Tony Robbins was able to speak with some of the greatest investors in the world. So I highly encourage Money Master the Game for anybody out there. I think it's a good one. Hope that helps. Yeah, I realized, dude, this is sick. I was looking at some of the plans for Nord VPN, and the funny thing is I don't really need anything else beyond the basic plan. So I think I was kind of overpaying for it, so I'm gonna sign up for their 2-year plan plus 3 extra months, which is pretty cool. That'll keep me covered on the VPN front. I think it's always good to have a VPN, no matter what. And I think I could protect up to like 10 devices. So, yeah, VPNs are great, man. Especially when you're on an unknown connection. Like, for example, if I'm like connected to some random Wi-Fi hotspot, I always like to use a VPN because I just don't know. You never know. But yeah, Money Master the Game would definitely be the main book that I would recommend to anybody who wants to be a better investor. I think that book is filled with so much good philosophy on investing, so many concepts, so many insights from very experienced investors, a lot of wisdom, lots and lots of wisdom. So Money Master the Game, boys, by my boy Tony Robbins. I hope that helps, and I'm going off on a tangent. But Mr. Donaldson, I know you had a fuck it day, but you know what? I don't know what happened, but man, I'm not going to lie. It bugs me when good people have bad days, but you know what? I got to realize that bad days just happen. Sometimes it's your fault. Sometimes it's not your fault. Sometimes shit just happens. And you know what? You're a beast. So I thought you were going to tell us about the shower buddy. Oh, you're talking about the bathmate. So the bathmate is a hydro cock pump. And what the bathmate does is it basically uses water as the medium on the inside of the pump. And then you put some water in it at first during the shower. You fill it up with water. And then you start pumping your schlong. So It's a win-win situation. I love it. I'm a bathmate boy for life, dude. Cause I'm a bathmate boy, and I'm just trying to make it. Oh, I'm a bathmate boy. Gonna keep on going. All right, I will tell you what, though, you guys, I do got to get going. I'm a little tired. But yeah, I'm a bit exhausted here. But I'll catch y'all later. One of these days, yeah, I'm afraid of doing a demonstration of the Bathmate, but look up Bathmate. Look up Bathmate Hydromax, the Bathmate Hydromax, if you want to learn more about the legendary cock pump. It is the greatest cock pump in the mall, and I hope you all enjoy it. But anyway, I'll catch y'all later. I'm out. I do got to go to bed here in just a few moments. I did not plan on doing a very long stream. This is a very short stream than usual. But I appreciate everybody who decided to view and stick around. I just hope you all have an incredible, sexy day. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Mr. Donaldson. Hey, we're all wishing you well, man. Kick ass. Later, Mr. Donaldson. Make sure you kick ass tomorrow, all right, brother? Make sure you kick ass. The Holiest says you should write a book for everything everyone needs that you have in your knowledgeable and knowledge. I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm only, as Isaac Newton once said, I am simply standing on the shoulders of giants, or something like that. I'm misquoting it a little bit, but that's one of my favorite Isaac Newton quotes. I'm just standing on the shoulders of giants. It's a beautiful way to look at it. It was either Isaac Newton or Albert Einstein, one or the other. Could have been both. It's possible Albert Einstein. I know Einstein, if I remember right, was a big loved Isaac Newton, if I remember right. Mr. Garza, it's been real and it's been good, but it hasn't been real good. See you on the flip side, buddy. I'll catch you later, Mr. Jack's Cab Confessions. It's always nice to have you pop in and pop out of my asshole. I pray. All right, I'll catch y'all later. Sorry about having such a short stream tonight. I was really busy today, but I wanted to make sure I streamed for about 40 minutes because I do enjoy just throwing shit out there, throwing paint at the wall, man. That's the whole point of this show. Throwing paint at the wall, man. Seeing what happens. Anyway, touch your mussies. Touch your bussies, but wash your fucking hands. All right, later.